according to McKinsey, 70% of office jobs are going to be replaced by AI in just 5 years. In this video, we'll talk about the jobs AI is currently doing and the jobs AI can't do, at least in the near future. Content writers. Now, these people, if they're not using AI in 2025, I'll be worried, because with ChatGPT, writing content, at least going from idea to a draft, it's super good at doing that. Research, there is the deep research tool on many LLMs, on Grok, on ChatGPT, on Claude. So actually searching the web and getting sources, this used to be a core role for researchers. Now AI is completely assisting in this role, and you have an entire research department. This might even slash it. And then software engineering. I understand that software engineers use Cursor and GitHub Copilot almost every day. It's so good at debugging. I don't know too many people in this field that are not using AI. And if they're not, then they're going to be replaced by people who use AI. So these are fields where there's high trust and also the technology is there. Data analysts. Now, these people, AI is really good for spotting patterns, but reflecting on what those are, making an inference, making suggestions, I'm not too sure AI is completely there yet. It's very prone to hallucinations. It's very prone to mistakes. So I'm not seeing companies eradicating their data analysis departments just to replace it with AI. They still need lots of humans to look at the data, understand what's working and what's not working. But these people are also similar to the software engineers in the sense that they are working with AI every day and replaced to the same level that software engineers are getting replaced. Drivers. Now, this one's an interesting one because the technology has been there for a few years now, but this is one that there's actually low trust. So the technology is there, but the trust is very low because people still want a physical presence in the car. So we still are not there with total self-driving cars. They're still in the small minority, but this is something to watch out for in the next 5 to 10 years. Digital marketing specialists. Now, AI is very good for generating content, but knowing what ad works and what doesn't, it kind of takes some human intuition and what kind of articles are going to resonate with people. Yeah, if you're in digital marketing, definitely use AI as a tool. It's going to help you there. We are not going to be completely replaced. So these ones is where the technology is emerging, it's growing faster, but trust is moderate to low at best on this one. Financial analysts. So there's so many good AI tools coming up that can do good financial analysis and forecasting, but to the level where you still need a human being to look at your finances. Finances are so complex for people and they have low trust, so they definitely need a financial analyst. So I wouldn't worry about this job too much. And then we jump into factory workers. Yes, we're seeing Amazon and similar companies having fully autonomous factories, but these are again in the 1%, 2%, 3%. Factory workers still have a role because things that happen on the floor can be so complex and you just need factory workers to do that guiding. The technology is growing, but to have mass adoption is still slow. And then the next one is quite similar, is retail work. So when you go shopping, when you're buying groceries or just getting clothes, yeah, we could have a system that's fully autonomous. We have the technology, but the trust is just low. There's a lot of things that happen on the floor. A lot of people need assistance, might get replaced, but the fact that the technology has been there for a while, people just have low trust, or it's just more convenient to have a human there. Lawyers. Now, AI is a system with law. It's helping draft documents. It's helped to spot loopholes. But to completely be represented by an AI lawyer, I don't think the vast majority of people are willing to take that risk. So people still trust that a human is going through all their legal documents so that there's not any mistake. AI is so prone to making mistakes that when it comes to legal issues, yeah, you definitely want to take a step back. Radiologists. Now, this is one where there are a lot of people getting good diagnosis. A lot of good technology is helping here, but in the interpretation and then the forecasting and just having that specialist knowledge, people are still trusting radiologists. Project managers. Now, these guys are so critical to the make or break of your project. Yes, AI is very good to spot bottlenecks and areas to improve and how to get work done faster. But project managers involves working with people, having good intuition, having how to motivate them. So while it's good in drafting reports and doing those repetitive tasks, actually making sure a project succeeds or not, yeah, AI is not completely there yet. Now, these ones, there's a lot of technology coming up to support these roles, but people are still going to them because they require the human touch. A therapist, there was this guy who wanted to start this therapy AI tool and it got so much backlash. And to just say we're going to give all those roles to I don't think the mass adoption is going to be so big. People still want to talk to another human for counseling. The next one is UX designers. Now, these people, yes, AI can help you with the UI, AI can help you draft out a flow, but understanding why people are dropping off and what you should work on next, yeah, AI is just going to assist this role, but I don't see companies slashing their entire UX department just because AI is here now. And then teachers and instructors. So we've had the internet, we've had a vast amount of knowledge bases. I think what teachers and instructors always do is use these tools because you do need some sort of mentorship and guidance. And I don't see AI completely removing that role for a very long time. Now, for politicians, you want a human to draft your policies and represent you. If we ever have AI doing this, that's going to be wrong. Yes, we may not all love politicians, may not all see the benefits of their work, but I don't see people actively pushing to have AI politicians because that's going to bring its own mess. Police officers, it's funny how the jobs that we do not, that have a lot of scrutiny are the ones that are safe for now. Police officers, there's so much nuance to knowing who's a suspect and when to arrest that, yeah, a lot of people rather choose that they have a human show up at their door than an AI because who's behind that AI and what's it supposed to do? So there's a lot of nuance with police officers and then pilots. For decades now, but we still want to have a pilot and a co-pilot when we go into a plane. Yeah, a lot of people have low trust in flying and the fact that you want to get rid of two key people in the cockpit. Yeah, this is not going to see mass adoption for a very long time. And then the last group is athletes. Athletes represents physically the best we can aspire to do. So you're not going to see an AI do this. It doesn't even make sense when it's such a human endeavor. Why would you want to see an AI or some robot, play basketball? We don't want to see that. We want to watch humans be the best that they can do and break records. We don't want to see an AI breaking human records. It makes no sense. So if you're an athlete, I think you're very safe for the next 20, 30 years. About AI art, I'm not going to go into it for now, but just know that artists have to connect with people, have to create things that resonate with people. Yes, we're seeing a lot of tools that are being done by AI, but if you're not creating stuff, if AI cannot create things that resonate with people, and we still need a human behind the tools, they were always going to need artists. And that's what I'm going to say for now. And then judges, I think for me, this is a final step. If you're guilty of a crime or you're suspected to be guilty of a crime, and then AI gets to decide the kind of sentence you're going to have, yeah, that's the most dystopian thing. Those are overlords. It's over. Remember, AI is powerful, but it can't replace people, passion, or purpose. So no one knows the future of work, but for now, at least for the near future, we still need people like you.